I'm one of 4 guys that's gonna be in the trail house chasing our dreams, trying to run to our potential. This is the house, it's pretty sick.
We're 4 trail runners moving into a house in Boulder with one goal: to see if we can become professional trail runners.
Yeah, welcome to our gym.
The idea of the house is to take away some of the barriers that get in the way of us living our dreams.
We're given a chance to focus on nothing else other than becoming better athletes. My legs were getting pretty cooked, but felt pretty solid.
For the next 14 months, we're going all in. That's training together, living together, and figuring out how to become pro.
And if it works, each of us could sign a running contract to officially become a professional trail runner.
Dude, what's up? Welcome to the trail house.
Thanks, bro.
So yeah, we're both upstairs.
Okay.
Everybody's upstairs, but.
Okay.
It's actually a pretty big dresser too.
Dude, yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, good view from the window, bedroom too.
Oh yeah, dude, you can see the mountains.
Seems like you can see the mountains from everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, laundry's clutch. I was worried we were gonna have to pay for laundry somewhere.
See, I feel like you could turn this into like a workout dungeon.
That's exactly what I said.
Dude, you could put like more treadmills in here and
This
like
would
have
be
no lights.
This would be such a good pain cave.
Yeah, this would be sick.
Throw a squat rack in,
Yeah.
some free weights,
Yeah.
a little mat. Nobody cares, work harder,
Yeah,
flag on the wall.
dude, yeah.
Hey, Baden. Dude, nice to meet you. Welcome in.
This might be like the nicest house I've lived in. So this is like pretty awesome. I mean, you can't complain. These are my Eskimo boots. Yeah, we'll see if I can put them to use this winter or not. Who knows? Like, yeah, you know what? I think that makes the most sense, so. Heck yeah. Good hair.
Yeah, you guys got a nice bathroom.
I call this like,
The closet's crazy.
it's like the size of my room.
So yeah, my room, just unpacked my stuff yesterday, but yeah, I'll need to get a desk to put in the corner. Right now, all my stuff is just sitting on the bureau. This is my roommates from Plymouth. This was after our conference championship. After this race, all 4 of us had won a conference title, which was pretty cool, so we took a picture. So I'll definitely throw those on the wall when I get a minute here, but that'll help make it look a little bit more homey, I guess. Yeah, so my name's Dylan Flewelling. I'm a trail runner, originally from Oakland, Maine. I started running my sophomore year of high school. Before that, I was very outdoorsy. Always a really competitive person. I enjoyed comparing myself to other people, but comparing myself to myself. When I started running, it was just an outlet to be competitive, and then probably around COVID, I really fell in love with just going out and running every day. Do you want to go for a run? Maverick, do you want to go for a run? I got into running because this obstacle race up the mountain at Sunday River Ski Hill in Maine. I don't think I got top 100, and I like went all in. I was like, wow, how are these people doing so good? And somebody told me I should join the cross country team so I could be competitive the next year.
Your girlfriend's calling you. Would you like to?
Hello. Guess what? We're in the middle of an interview. All right, bye, I love you. And then I went back to that race 4 more times, got second 3 times, and then finally won it for the summer going into my sophomore year of college. But so that was kind of what got me into the sport. Yeah, absolutely full circle moment. Not only winning it, but also like that was a mountain trail race, and I think that was part of the reason I just fell in love with the mountain trail stuff, and that's why I'm part of the reason I'm here now. I grew up very close to the Appalachian Trail. I spent a lot of time on the AT. I spent a summer working on the AT as a backcountry trail crew member, which was awesome. I think I really fell in love with just this idea of like being outside, living in a tent every night for the whole summer. I went to college, a D3 school, Colby Sawyer College. I spent 2 years there. But then I transferred to Plymouth State University, and once I got to Plymouth, I started to excel a lot more and had a lot of fun, like being with a group of guys, training with people every day, and just kind of like going out and ripping long runs or ripping workouts with, my roommates, the people I lived with. These guys I really enjoyed spending time with. I mean, the reason I'm part of the Trail House, the reason I said yes was because I'm a really competitive person. I always wanted to be the best I can be in that moment. I think this is the best possible way to set me up for that. I've been back in New Hampshire since I graduated, training by myself and, you know, stomping through 3 feet of snow in the winter up this mountain to get this long run in, which is great, and I enjoy that. But if I'm really trying to get the best out of myself and be the best I can every time I line up, I think this is a really, really good avenue for that. They say that Boulder is very, very nice. I hope the trailhouse buys my rice. I had a job and, you know, kind of taking a little bit of step into the unknown here with, you know, not necessarily making money I was before, but setting myself up for this opportunity to kind of like launch my career. I want to get lean towards the 100K.
Yeah.
I think 100 miles are the premier distance, so.
I watched the Western States live stream, like pretty much the whole thing. And after I was like, oh dude, I want to do Western States. I like the mountain stuff, but I also just really intrigued by the big races.
Yeah,
like going to just,
UTMB's big mountains.
yeah, like UTMB,
But
but Western States too, it's like, oh, that's just so cool to go race all the best.
Fort Knox to get into that.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta work for it. My name is Baden Menton, and I just graduated from Western Colorado University over in Gunnison. And originally I grew up in Joseph, Oregon. Actually, you can see it right here on this little map. It's right next to the Wallowa Mountains up in Northeast Oregon. Growing up, seeing the mountains all the time and backpacking in the summers, it's like, oh, that's really fun. And I didn't know trail running was a thing at all, but you know, by high school, every weekend I would just go out into the mountains and run with a couple friends. Yeah, basically just go on adventures in the mountains. Senior year, high school, junior year, like, oh, I gotta figure out like where I wanna go to school. They mentioned the trail running team at Western Colorado University. I was like, that's pretty cool. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna go all the way to Colorado for school, especially just to go run on trails and be on that team. But lo and behold, I went and visited my senior year and I was like, that's where I'm going. Like, I don't care. Ran on the trail running team and did the skimo team every winter. I graduated this May. I left probably best community that I've made in my life. It's definitely not a goodbye. It's just a see you later. Gotta go off on this other adventure real quick. If I can just be the best that I can be, you know, push myself to get the most out of myself, that's all I can ask for. Running, I love it. Like, I enjoy it so much. I want to keep doing it. I don't want to accept a sponsorship that makes running not fun anymore. I think my ultimate goal is to make sure I can still enjoy it. I know that there's a path to get a sponsorship and still enjoy it, but I don't want to be just blindly going into these opportunities at the risk of ruining the thing that I'm most passionate about, you know? Every time I go out in the mountains, I feel just free. It just makes me happy. And there's not much else to it than go and climb a mountain and you get to the summit and look around and it's like the most beautiful thing you've ever seen.
My name's Aries Reading. I'm from Boulder, Colorado. I'm excited to be here. I just love like being part of something new. I wanted to like grow something and be part of something. I was actually born in Boulder. I lived here till I was 1.5. Then I moved to San Diego. Grew up in San Diego, stayed there till junior year of high school. Ran on and off in like middle school and stuff, but really started taking it seriously in high school freshman year. Then junior year of high school I moved, so I did 2 years San Diego, 2 years here. I moved to Niwot, Colorado. I went to Niwot High School. Senior year I was able to perform a bit better, go to like NXN, Foot Locker, that sort of thing. Allowed me to go to college. I started at Furman University. Ran well there in cross country, not quite as much on the track. And then I transferred to Santa Clara after 2.5 years. Dealt with kind of a lot of things there. I had lung surgery. I was in the hospital for 10 days. Had 3 operations that kind of like put a dent in my whole plan there of running well.
All right, one more time, deep breath, and breathe.
So that didn't really happen at the end. Had a lot of health issues. Moved back to Boulder, was like, all right, I mean, I gotta give it one more big go. And so I joined a team out here called Roots Running Project, more of like a track road team. After a year, I was like, all right, like, I don't know. Like, I was kind of reevaluating running and I was like, all right. Like, I've always wanted to run on the trails. I've always thought it was really cool. I've always been way better at cross country than track. And I was like, we gotta give this a go. Doing a lot better than I thought I would this early. and just loving it way more than I thought I would too. So it's kind of like a positive feedback loop there.
He's smiling. He's happy.
If everything goes right, you know, I sign a shoe contract and maybe, you know, a nutrition sponsor, technology sponsor. And yeah, and then I'm just able to run and focus on that. And to me, like, that's what I love doing. That's what I've always wanted to do. So to me, it'd be like, man, you're like making childhood Aries like super proud. So that's like if everything goes right. Like if I like pick something up, it hurts. These ones are like so awkward, bro. They're like, I definitely feel it more when I start doing this, but it doesn't hurt. This one, it like fires the glute right here, so it's like, ah. I can't run till Monday, so I'll just hang out until then. Yeah, pretty low key. It's been like 4 weeks now, maybe 5 weeks. So the pain's just like basically on the top of my glute, like back here, kind of like also in the tailbone sacrum area. It's just kind of like all over, and it kind of like shifts throughout the day, like based on what I'm doing. Like sometimes I'll like tie my shoe or something. I'll be like, oh geez, it hurts here. But yeah, there's like no way I could run today, so it's not a sick one, but you know, feeling a little better each day. We'll see. Yeah, it's hard because I don't even know what the injury is yet, so we'll find out soon. We're here at Boulder Health Images, getting an MRI for my pelvis / sacrum. So I'm gonna finally see what's going on. Yeah, Aries, yeah. Sounds good, thank you. Is it possible to split it on 2 cards? It's like the same, but it's like every time I do something, it just gets worse. Like today at work, I was like picking up a pair of shoes. I was like, ow.
Oh, I'd go to hell for you, baby. We'll be marching into heaven's gates. I'd play with you, baby.
I don't really know when you find out about these things, so hopefully soon, maybe tomorrow, that'd be nice. Am I all set?
You're all set.
Okay, cool. Do you know like when you find out the results or like how that kind of works?
Normally, I would tell you 3 to 4 business days. We are having a little bit of a backlog, so I don't want to promise you that.
Okay.
It could take longer.
Okay.
So there's no specific turnaround time.
Okay, cool. All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You as well. Dang it.
And you wait then.
And now it'll be 3 weeks.
I'm leaving tomorrow morning at, I don't actually know when, probably like 3 a.m. to go up to Alaska and race Mount Marathon. It's my favorite race ever, but for those who don't know, it's essentially a 5K, and you start in the town of Seward and you run on the road for a little bit and you go straight up the mountain, go around the rock, and then come straight back down. And it's like 2,800 feet of gain up and down in those 3 miles. It's so fun. It's like pure mountain racing.
All right, Baden's racing today. Baden is in Alaska and Seward racing he's in the elite field of the Mount Marathon. Yeah, I'm interested to see how he's gonna do because obviously I just met Baden, but he seems like he's running this 3-mile race in the beginning of July, and then he's running a 100-miler that's gonna take like 30-something hours or the beginning of August. So I don't really know what his strong suit is, so it'll be interesting to see how he stacks up in a race like this. Oh, there he is right there. He's got the lever hat on. I also think there's like a culture thing to the race to not wear a shirt. So Baden is not wearing a shirt, and it's a storm. I have no idea how cold it is. I'm interested to talk to him about it, but I think it's pretty freaking cold. Yeah, so I was watching the live stream, but give me like a step-by-step play-by-play of the climb and the descent.
Dude, I mean, the gun went off and I just like kind of got in like the back part of the front group. Just like stayed in that group till the mountain and then just kind of put my head down and went to work. Wasn't really like paying attention to like any other people, but I just felt like really, really good. Like coming down from Gunnison at 8,000 feet, you're racing at sea level, so I felt like I wasn't breathing super hard. My legs were getting pretty cooked, but felt pretty solid. And then it got pretty hard because it gets way steeper. Even though I'm working so hard and got to the top, it was like actually cold on the top. The side of my face was like freezing, and so it probably was like 40 degrees, like 20-mile-an-hour wind and raining, and it was so like felt so cold.
There's Baden through the top at the turnaround. He's in 4th.
And then it just straight off the side of the mountain through a cliff band, and it's like you have to walk back in again.
This is where they come down. It's like negative 51 or something % grade. Just like controlled falling.
Yeah, got through the rock bands and hit the scree field, and that was super fun. And then I was able to, hit the road, and I felt really good. Coming off the mountain, it kind of catapults you onto the road. You can hold speed pretty well.
All right, here's Baden. Here's Baden in 4th. So this is 2, 3, 4. Baden's in 4th.
And I was able to reel Jackson in.
Okay, so here Baden. Baden passed into 3rd.
Baden, Minton coming across.
Yeah, dude, I felt so good. It was like such a fun race.
Oh, it's so cool to watch.
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't happen very often where you have a race that good and you feel that good. So it was cool.
Not a bad Trailhouse debut.
But that's kind of the play-by-play. So.
Yes, this is the run from Saturday. I went over Green Peak and Green Mountain and Bear Peak, I think. It was pretty warm out. Got some good flat running on the Mesa Trail. Started to go up Green and was going pretty slow. Came down the backside, which was super fun and runnable. And then up Bear. And then down this technical spot. It was pretty steep downhill. And finished up on the Mesa Trail. Trying to run fast on some of those downhills and get a little bit of the eccentric.
Run is done and dusted. Definitely like a little harder than I normally go on these. I think because of the altitude.
Yeah, I'm on my way to go get some new stuff for the house, some new goods.
So you said 200 for everything except for the dumbbells?
Yeah, that works for you.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Awesome cash, the old-fashioned
Yeah, of course.
You got it, man.
Yeah, I think so. I might help with the bench, but. Cool, thank you so much. Awesome. Just picked up the squat rack. We got squat rack, mat, bench, some free weights. Get home and set it back up. Oh yeah, we're bringing us down to the basement. The long debate between the basement and the garage. And it seems like the basement won. So it's good. We can keep the garage for other stuff.
I'll get the small ones.
You can also just open the door if you want, Aries.
Okay, I'll do that. That sounds better.
Don't want to overdo your butt. Oh yeah, you're right. This is good. This is a good decision.
Yeah, welcome to our gym. Most important part, we got the mat. We got the free kettlebell. So Dylan's a good businessman, that's great. We got the weights that go in the bar. And then we got the bench.
It's our gym setup.
That's pretty good. We've only been here for 2 days, so might get bigger, who knows?
Yeah, so we talked a little bit about what we're doing, but 3 by 8 minutes up Sinuous Valley here, and we're gonna do not like a super easy jog down, but just a normal pace down, and we're gonna try and keep it somewhere around like very low end threshold to high end like steady state type running, so nothing too crazy.
Hey, Baden.
Do you know what gets here?